There's money to be made in this niche category as long as you know what to watch out for. It's also easy to get stuck with expensive paperweights. Drills seem to be the most popular, so we will focus on those today. The ideas here work with other battery-powered tools as well. There are some nuances to be aware of in this powerful category. According to eBay's graph, there can be good money in this category. A recent check on eBay showed over 3,000 used DeWalt drills for sale and close to 3,000 recently sold, and that's just DeWalt. The bigger brands like DeWalt, Ryobi, and others seem to hold up well over time. Still, there are some things to look at when considering a used power tool.
You can make an educated guess even if the battery is dead or missing. First, check for wear and tear on the trigger. It should feel tight and move back and forth well. Most have a click feel when it engages. Next is the chuck area. It should spin open and closed easily all the way both ways and not be bent. Then the housing. Scratches and wear is one thing, cracks or parts broken off are another. If it rattles like something is loose inside the housing, it's a hard no. The elephant in the room is the battery.
I, for one, have multiple battery-powered drills, jigsaws, circular saws, shop lights, and branch cutters. That assortment uses 4 different kinds of batteries in 3 brands. Of course, none of the chargers or batteries are compatible. That would be too easy. Of those sold, as noted above, about 60% did not include the battery. Few of those that did spoke to their condition. One listing said that the battery takes a charge and works. My ancient iPad also takes a charge, but doesn't last long. Battery life per charge could be an issue with a power tool buyer. Anyone that has sold online knows that people often don't read or want to abide by disclaimers. My suggestion is that unless you have a fairly new battery or are sure it has substantial life left in it, leave the battery out. Some listings don't include a charger. Those items are sellable, but only to someone looking for a backup. Some people sell chargers separately. The battery also adds quite a bit to the cost of shipping. My 18-volt DeWalt battery weighs a little over 2 pounds. The drill without battery weighs slightly less, but still over 2 pounds. The charger weighs in at 11 ounces. There are also rules to shipping batteries. A link to USPS rules is in the description. UPS and FedEx are also particular about shipping things with batteries. That's another reason why I suggest selling this type of item without them. You can't just throw those kind of batteries in the trash. A link to an excellent Home Depot article about recycling batteries and drop-off locations is linked in the description. If replacement batteries are available, it can be worthwhile to note that in the ad. Some generic replacements are available on eBay and other sites. If you want to geek out on battery details, you will love the next part. More voltage means the more power the drill can provide. Voltage has graduated to higher and higher numbers over the past few years. There was a time 6 and 12 volt were top of the line. Now 20 volt and higher are popular. Amps is the rating of how much electrical current is flowing through the motor. The higher the amps, the higher the power consumption. The faster the battery will discharge. You will sometimes see larger batteries with higher amps. I have noticed power tool pricing all over the place in thrift stores. Here again, pricing has a lot to do with how familiar the pricer is with the product. Get one that doesn't know a jigsaw from a chop saw, and you get crazy prices either way. That's how you win.
You made it to the end. Now you have to subscribe. Thanks, it helps a lot.